Breaking news. Political activist Omoyele Sowore revealed why his brother Olajide was killed by kidnappers in Edo. It's not just the killing, there was more to it. Hello, my wonderful people. You'll be shocked that all you see is not all there is. This is systematic, this is thought about, this is well orchestrated. It's not just he was a victim or somebody who was passing by and was just, luck ran out. He was one of those who the people apprehended that morning. You see, Moyele Sowore opens up and is telling Nigerians what is really going on. There are some dark, shady things that when you hear, you'll be wondering, what kind of country is this? Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. Why was Olajide really killed? Is there more to it? Could it be a setup? Could it be an orchestration by some people? Is there, are there people behind it? This is all you want to know about. Omoyele Sowore, a political activist and Sahara reporter publisher, has revealed why his immediate younger brother, Olajide Sowore, was killed by suspected kidnappers in Edo State. It was reported how Olajide was shot dead last Saturday morning by Fulani herdsmen kidnappers on his way from Igbenedion University in Edo State, where he's studying to become a pharmacist. In an interview section on Zoom with Tony Falola on Sunday, Sowore said the reason why his younger brother was assassinated along the Lagos-Benin Expressway on Saturday was because he, Sowore, was held up in Abuja. Sowore was restricted from traveling out of Abuja as part of his bail condition after he was arrested for calling a revolution protest against President Muhammadu Buhari's led administration. The political activist explained that he is from a family of 19, and since the death of his father, he, Sowore, has become the one taking care of his younger siblings. But due to his incarceration by the Nigerian government, his younger brother was under pressure to provide for the huge family, which was what prompted the deceased to be on the road as early as 6 a.m. when he was brutally murdered. Sowore stated this while reacting to the heartfelt condolence messages expressed by participants at the Zoom family section. Thank you very much, everyone who reacted. At this stage, the crime has already been committed. We had two suspects. The first murder is the primary murderer and the state. We know him. And the second murderer are those who are behind, who have not been found. But we know they work on behalf of the state. We also want to make something known today that I am the first son of 16 siblings, and I used to be the one to shoulder for everyone. But since I was head up in Abuja after all that happened with myself and the government, my brother had to shoulder the responsibility of the family. Eventually, who had to now travel very early hours of the morning. And what happened has happened because our roads are now very dangerous, insecurity, and the government doing nothing about it. Otherwise, I don't think my brother will be on his way at 6 a.m. And he has been under intense pressure to provide for the family. He has been the breadwinner since I have been in Abuja. The assassination comes a few months after Moyele Sowore reportedly was shot by a police officer during a protest in the morning at the Unity Fountain in Abuja. My people, so Sowore say, where say, wetin happen now because say he no dey around. Okay, so the brother had to fend for the family. In Nigeria, we look after ourselves. Funny enough, that's the culture the white people don't really have. They don't understand why you should be looking after a grown man or a grown woman. But when there is no job, what do you do? When there is no job, the grown man, the grown woman wants to work, but there is no job. Should they steal? It's not like in their country. At 16, you are able to get a job, a proper job, and you can work for a few hours while you match it with your school. You can earn a few money, and you start building up your work experience. It's quite different down here. It's not the same thing. It's not. So people don't understand, especially our brothers and sisters from overseas. They don't understand it. Why you should be feeding a grown man or still sending money to a grown woman and all that. They don't get it. They don't really get it. They will just be wondering and saying, you mean you still send money? You mean you are still supporting your family? But that's what we do in Africa. We look after one another, until everybody is settled, because we are more family oriented. We are more together. We look after ourselves. We stand up for one another. Anyway, my people, this was what happened to Omoyele Sowore. Yeah. He said since he has, since the part of the bail condition is that he must not leave Abuja. And you can tell, you and I know that, that checkmate has been on him. He can only speak from Abuja. He can only live in Abuja, but he cannot leave the axis of Abuja. And this the government of Buhari sadly will do till 2023, until a new government comes on board. And what was Omoyele Sowore fighting for? So this administration is a treacherous one, is a tyrant one, and this is not democracy. You even have the liberty to be able to move around Abuja because the then president of America, Donald Trump, had to send a message when the wife continued to ask what was going on. This guy has been asked to, has been given bail by the court, yet Nigerian military personnel will not obey it. And Trump asked, is there something more that we don't know? What's going on in that country that people do not obey the rule of law? There is a reason why we have the judiciary, so that the police are not corrupt. There is a reason why the systems are the way they are. Sadly, people don't pay attention. And that was why when the Nigerian government have to respond and release Omoyele Sowore from prison at that time, or custody, and the part of the condition is that he must not leave Abuja. And as we are speaking, he has not even gone to America to see his family, because his family is in America. He has not been there to see his family, sadly. You see, so these are some of the things that Nigerian government do. These are some of the things that goes on unchecked. These are some of the things that happen behind the scene, and only God will truly help us, because we have a country, we have a government that do not pay attention to what really matter. What matters to them is what they think. You see, and this is really sad. You see, please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. God bless you. Have a lovely day. Bye for now.